It's J. Michael, Indianapolis Star. Victor, you had a surprisingly, looked like a surprising clean look to tie it at 95. Kind of what did you see in that situation, and were you really shocked yourself to be that wide open?
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I just came off the pick. Great play was ran, and I thought Corver was going to stay with me. He just left. So got a clean look. I shot it. And, yeah, I just missed. Literally, I just missed. If I had that look again, I'd take it every time.
The locker room seemed, despite this kind of loss, really confident and really in good spirits. Can you kind of speak to what the mood is, and was that interpretation correct, and exactly why are you guys so confident going back home with the series tie one that you can get things done?
Obviously, we're upset about the loss. But just like the first game was just one game, this is just one game. And we felt as though we had a chance to tie it, had a chance to win, and we feel confident going home.
Jason Spells, WTHR Indianapolis. Vic, what does it say about this locker room? You all could take that kind of punch from LeBron James and still make this a game late.
We've been dealing with adversity all year. Since the day I got here. At the end of the day, we're just going to give it all we got every game. And we're just going to go out there and control what we can control. We're looking forward to Friday night. It's going to be another battle, but we're going to be ready for it.
Victor, Ray Jasky from ESPN 990. Curious about the two early fouls taking you out of the game. You only get 28 minutes. Obviously, that's a difference in the game. How important is it, and how can you avoid committing fouls early with you got a freight train like LeBron coming? And he's probably going to try to repeat that effort. What do you got to do differently Friday to make sure you don't pick up unnecessary fouls early?
Just be a little smarter. Can't control what they feel is a foul. So just be a little smarter and just kind of make the right play defensively. So I'll be ready for it, Game 3.
Victor, Scott Sargent, WFNY. What does it say about what you guys did in Game 1 that the Cavs immediately had to switch their starting lineup for Game 2 and kind of attack you guys differently?
We just did a great job, attacking on both ends in Game 1. Obviously, they're a great team. They're going to make adjustments. They made their adjustments, and they came out with the first punch. We withstood the first punch, and gave ourselves a chance to win the game, tie the game, and unfortunately, we came up short. But we're still confident going into Game 3.
Is it a matter of trying to counter this for Game 3 then, or do you guys feel you're right there?
We got to watch the film, learn from it, just like any other game, and take the things that we need to take and change them, make the changes we need to make, but get ready for Game 3.
Victor, Eli Mooney, maybe Radio. As a team defensively, what did you recognize anything differently the Cavs were running defensively that maybe got in the way tonight?
Running defensively? You mean like what they were doing?
Yeah, what they were doing defensively compared to Game 1 to now.
Just in general? Or?
Yeah, just in general. As a team defense, yeah.
They were into the ball. They were definitely a little more aggressive. But we expected that, and it's going to be like that in Game 3. So we'll definitely be ready for it.
Charlie Clifford, Wish TV. Vic, was tonight more about what LeBron did or what you guys weren't able to do ultimately?
I think it's a little bit of everything in a basketball game. Obviously, he came out and he played great. He set the tone for his team. I think we also gave ourselves a chance to win, and we just came up short. So there's some things in the games that we could have corrected. We could have done a little better, especially in that first quarter. But we'll get ready, we'll correct it, and get ready for Game 3.
Friday night, your first home game, playoff-wise in Indy. What do you envision that crowd's going to be like?
Words can't describe what that's going to be like. You guys just got to come and watch and come and see yourselves. So I'm looking forward to it, though.
Victor, PJ Ziegler, Fox 8 News. You guys know the Cavaliers, LeBron James is a tough out in any playoff series. Going back home now, tied at 1, do you feel the advantage now sits with the Indiana Pacers?
is there really an advantage in a series? You just got to take it one game at a time, honestly, and anything is possible. Anything can happen in a series. That's why it's a 7-game series for a reason. So I don't think there's any clear-cut advantage. We just got to take care of business. Take it one game at a time and go out there and execute on both ends of the floor and play the way we've been playing all year.
J. Michael again from Indy Star, Vic. Miles Turner ended the season not very well. You said you were confident he's going to turn it around. He had his second really solid performance for you guys in a row. Is it just a matter of him taking advantage of the switches and those kind of mismatches that he's been given, being more aggressive in ways that he wasn't before?
Yeah, definitely. I think, Miles is doing a great job of just taking what the defense gives him and making the right play. And if he continues to do that, man, he's going to be great for us throughout the series.
All right, thanks everybody.
Thank y'all.